Welcome back to The Ambassadors. I'm thrilled to dive into today's topic with you. Let's get right into it.
All right, let's talk about something we all face, leadership. What does it really mean to lead with courage, especially when things get tough? Today, we're going to dig into some amazing insights, all drawn from the Ambassadors Daily Banquets devotional, to really figure out what courageous leadership is all about. So let's jump right in. So here's what we've got on tap. First, we'll look at the call to be courageous itself. Then, we'll kind of flip the script on what we think about fear. After that, we'll check out an awesome example from history, Joshua. And then, the important part, how do we apply all this to our lives today? We'll finish things off with a real call to action.
Okay, first things first. Where does this whole idea of fearless leadership even begin? Well, we've got to go right to the source, to its very foundation. And it all kicks off with a really powerful promise from Scripture.
Now look at this verse here from Deuteronomy. It's incredible. It's not just some nice suggestion, right? It's a command. But it's a command that's built on a promise. The call to be strong and courageous is totally linked to this guarantee that God is with you, that you're not going it alone. This right here is the absolute bedrock of the whole idea. Okay, so this brings up a huge question, doesn't it? What is courage, really? I think a lot of us picture some kind of superhero who isn't afraid of anything. But that's not it at all. The real deal is actually something much more powerful and way more achievable for all of us. Let's break that down.
Okay, this is the game changer right here. Courage is not the absence of fear. Let me say that again. It's not about never feeling scared. It's about feeling that fear, acknowledging it, and then making the choice to act anyway because of your faith. It's a decision. It's an act of your will. It's not just some emotion you hope to feel.
And man, you can really see the impact of this, can't you? Think about it. A leader who's driven by fear, they get paralyzed. They dodge the tough stuff. But a courageous leader, wow, they inspire everyone around them. They make those decisive calls. They run towards the challenges. It's just a night and day difference, not just for them, but for their whole team.
So to really see what this looks like in the real world, the devotional points to this incredible example. We're going to talk about Joshua, a guy who was handed, just a massive, overwhelming leadership challenge.
What's so great is that we can actually break down his approach into 3 clear steps. Number 1, he had to overcome his own personal fear first. That's key. Number 2, he absolutely clung to the promises he was given. And number 3, because he did those first 2 things, he had this genuine conviction that let him inspire an entire nation to move forward. What an amazing blueprint for us, right?
All right, so that's a great story from way back when. But what about us? Right here, right now. How do we take that ancient wisdom and actually apply it? This is where it gets really personal.
The devotional hits us with a pretty pointed question here, and I want you to really think about this for a second. Where is fear holding you back in your leadership? And leadership can mean anything, right? At work, with your family, in your community. Where's that fear of failure or fear of what people will say? Where's it stopping you?
So after you've thought about that, here comes the challenge. This is the pivot from just thinking about it to actually doing something about it. It's a call to start taking those bold, God-led steps to really lead effectively. Starting today, right now.
Now, if this is all hitting home for you and you're feeling inspired, the source actually lays out some super clear, practical ways you can channel that energy and get involved in something bigger. They have this mission they call Operation 500 Million Souls, and they've got 3 main ways you can jump in. You could become a prayer partner, which is huge, just supporting the work through prayer. Or you could serve as a volunteer missionary, actually getting out there. And then there's supporting as a kingdom investor, helping to fund the whole thing. The point is, there's a place for anyone who wants to help. And in the end, it all boils down to this one simple, powerful truth. This is the source, the wellspring of all the faith and courage we've been exploring. It's the ultimate foundation. Jesus is Lord.
Thank you for watching. Please share, like, and comment. Your host, God7, David F. Wafulu.